If you want to throw a party for 1,500 of your closest friends, there's one great place in the area to do it. Where is it? You'll find out coming up next on Carolina People. Good morning. Welcome to Carolina People. This morning we're at the Embassy Suites Resort at Kingston Plantation. We're focused on the 13th annual American Heart Ball. And we're visiting with Sabena Robinson, the Director of Sales and Marketing here at Kingston Plantation. Good morning, Sabena.
Good morning to you as well.
Thank you for coming in early.
No, thank you.
I guess it's probably not early for you.
No, not in the hotel business, not at all.
Absolutely. And this Starbucks coffee's been great this morning. We've been hearing the lattes brewing and everything going strong.
Well, good. Did you get to enjoy one?
I did.
Good.
I did.
Good.
Absolutely. That's why we're juiced up a little bit on a Tuesday. We're 11 days away from the Heart Ball.
Right.
Right
around the corner.
The clock is ticking, and obviously we're getting excited and working with some of your tremendous folks, Joe Delaney and Carmine. It has been amazing to see, obviously, the excitement. You've got a new chef on the scene.
Yeah, Craig Tooker. Yeah, he's really excited about this event. Absolutely.
Of course, for us, for the American Heart Association, for all the sponsors and all the volunteers that make it happen, to have been gone for 4 years, to have left to go to 2 other properties in town, and now back here, it's really exciting to be back. I think the Heart Ball had been here year after year after year for a number of years before a little sabbatical.
Yeah, we've missed it, actually. We're excited to actually showcase the resort and have it back here again, finally. And there's a lot that's been going on since the last time we were here.
Yeah.
So, and if you'd like, I can kind of give you a little bit of an overview of what's been going on since the Heart Ball has been here. Gosh, in 2002, I believe, was the last time the Heart Ball was here.
Right.
And we have, since then, built another condo tower on property, the Margate Tower. We acquired the Hilton, which was a Wyndham previously, and we acquired that in 2002. And currently under construction at the Hilton is another condo tower.
Really?
Yeah, Royal Palms. And we're expecting completion on that tower to be finished in June.
And that'll all be still part of Kingston Plantation?
Yeah, it is. It's amazing. It's a complex of no other in Myrtle Beach, that's for sure. And then in addition to the condo tower, we are currently under construction of a new conference center at the Hilton as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Anything like the conference center you've got here? Will it
very
be?
Similar, actually.
Really?
Yeah, the meeting space, the ballroom is going to be identical to the ballroom where the Heart Ball is actually going to be hosted this year. So it's a 14,500 square foot ballroom. And we took the floor plan from here and kind of copied it next door, and hopefully to get bigger and better events such as this one and other local community events here.
That is tremendous.
Yeah,
back-to-back, back-size ballrooms on the same location. Of course, to be able to tap the 2 hotels, the 2 accommodations, as well as all the villas and condos out here, you could really put on something that virtually no one can touch.
Absolutely. When the new tower comes on at Royal Palms at the Hilton, we'll be close to 1,500 rooms that we have available for groups. So we'll be able to do groups of massive sizes and 2 ballrooms, 14,500 square foot ballrooms. So we could be doing food functions for 1,500 people and meetings for 1,500 people, basically simultaneously between the 2. So.
And there's a demand for this. I mean, obviously, y'all aren't stepping into this for just for the good of the. I mean, not only for the. I mean, there's really a demand for this.
Absolutely, there's a lot of regional associations and big corporations that want to come to resort locations, and it's limited, especially ocean view resort locations. It's very limited to what the selection is, especially on the East Coast. Our biggest competition is Florida. Right. Most of Florida has a lot of, Orlando and Miami and so forth, but the Carolinas doesn't have anything like this to choose from with this size of space.
Oh, yeah.
So we're pretty excited about all this addition that's coming online. It's really going to add a new element to this resort.
I was at KingstonPlantation.com this morning. I got to read this line. Largest oceanfront meeting facility on the mid-Atlantic coast.
That's correct. Largest
oceanfront meeting facility, and we are. I mean, we're here in the lobby, and I can see the ocean literally from here looking through the restaurant. It's incredible.
It is. It's great. You can't beat it. I mean, people that are coming to Myrtle Beach or to a resort destination want to see the ocean. That's the primary focus to coming to a resort destination, and we offer it. We offer the ocean views. We offer villas that are off the ocean, so if they want a little more privacy, a little more of a private villa type experience, they have that choice.
Right.
Or they can stay directly on the ocean. And then, of course, the meeting facilities to back it up. So they've got everything wrapped up in one package.
And probably some of the most tenured experience up and down the area. I mean, we've got some tremendous, we don't take anything away from other great locations,
Sure.
whether it's the Sheraton, the Convention Center Hotel.
Right.
We want the Convention Center to be strong,
Absolutely.
and it needs a strong hotel right there on site to help support it. But at the same time, and of course, I guess right down the street, the Marriott, which has done a
Correct.
great job coming on site.
Yep.
But obviously, there's a demand for all four, five,
Right.
and even more locations.
Yeah, competition's always good because it
Yeah.
brings new business into the market. You kind of hinder when new competition comes in because we've always been, the leaders
big
in the
dog,
market,
yeah, yeah.
and now we've got some new competition, but we're seeing some new business come to the market,
Right.
which is going to make everybody successful in the long run. So it's good for everybody that this
Mm-hmm.
that this competition has opened up. And you talked about tenure people. We've got staff that has been here for 20 years. We
yeah.
opened in 1986, and we've got people that have been here since the beginning. So
Wow.
it's just been, it's kind of neat to talk to those individuals, to talk to them about the change that has happened over the last
Right.
20 years.
I remember coming down here in the late 80s. The North Carolina Bar Association used to have their meetings here, and we're here year after year, or flipped off every other year.
They did.
And of course, a desire to have a facility like this to continue to try to get groups like that back
Right.
and make it happen for them.
Right.
It's a perfect venue. Even when I was in high school coming down, before I moved to Myrtle Beach, Kingston Plantation is something, as you say, a real regional phrase.
Right, it is. We are a regional destination, and primarily that is the airport support currently. We expect that to expand in the future as Myrtle Beach develops and as Myrtle Beach grows and this new competition is coming into the market. We expect that the airport is going to do the same. And with that, we're kind of preparing ahead in advance
Right.
that this is going to happen and that we are going to explode with new business, and it's going to, like I said, it's going to help everybody. But yeah, the North Carolina Bar is actually looking at coming back now that we've
Right.
added additional space and that they'll be able to grow their organization at our facility.
Well, great. Well, anything we can do to help make that happen, we want to be a part
Okay.
of that. If a viewer needs to get off to school now or get out to work,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously a lot of folks are thinking about the Heart Ball, it's coming up 11 days away. Is there a good, of course we talked about KingstonPlantation.com and folks can go online, but is there a good phone number if they don't have internet access to call about either getting rooms for that night, the night of the Heart Ball, or just learning more about Kingston Plantation in general?
Absolutely. Area code 843
Right.
449 0006 is the
Okay.
best number, and that goes right to our reservations department. They
Right.
can ask all the questions. We're also offering a special rate for Heart Ball attendees, and it's $125.
Great.
And it's for a 2-bedroom villa. Now that's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, full kitchen, living room villa. Now that is located off the ocean.
Right.
But I don't want anyone to panic because of weather not maybe working out in their favor for the Heart Ball. We offer complimentary shuttle service
Great.
that can pick them up right in front of their villa. All they have to do is dial the operator, tell them the unit number they're staying in, and they'll be more than happy to bring them right up front, right into the ballroom
And
area.
those shuttles move pretty quick. I
They
mean, they're,
do. We actually have 4 on property, so
No kidding.
you should not have a long wait list. Wait time
That is tremendous.
For it, so,
Well,
yeah.
you probably have a lot of folks looking for the villa, and you said 2-bed, 2-bath villas.
Correct.
You were kidding.
No.
Well,
Great
I know
rate.
it is such a crazy one, and of course, a lot of folks, and I'm so glad you checked early this morning before we started, because obviously it being a marathon weekend, I know part of the reason both the hotels have been crowded or booked, and there was a tight timing.
Right.
But the opportunity to be in one of the villas on site is a great one.
Yeah,
And
it's
particularly
great.
right after Valentine's, folks can make it a great Valentine weekend.
Absolutely, absolutely. And come and enjoy the surroundings of Kingston and what we have to offer, and then attend the Heart Ball.
Yes.
What a way to top off a weekend.
Absolutely. 449-0006, 449-0006.
Yes, that is
It's
the
an easy
number.
number.
It's
Remember,
very easy.
Is that a local reservation center?
That
Those
is.
folks right here?
They are right on property. Yeah, we have a staff right behind us here, busy at work, and they're willing to take those calls 24 hours a day.
And these
so.
folks have been going strong all morning. You know, folks are coming in at all hours. It's
Right.
amazing, checking out or even checking in.
Checking in, yeah.
It's incredible. I tell you, we were hearing those lattes going hot and heavy for a
Yeah.
little bit right before we started up.
Yeah, they stay pretty busy at Starbucks. People try to get the coffee either before they go to a meeting or before they hit the road to go home. So
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Yesterday, Tom Mazer was with us in here yesterday morning. It was fascinating as you talked about that other additional big condo project that opened up. He lives in the Margate right here on site, and his wife works here in real estate sales. So you really have things going on.
We do. We have a kind of a tight-knit community here. You know, a lot of the actually a lot of the real estate agents that work here live here on property as well. It's kind of easy for them to sell. They experience it every day, and then sell it to potential buyers and so forth. But you know, there's so much here on property. It's hard to describe, kind of sitting here, just you and I, of what's here to offer on the resort. But we call it everything under the sun, kind of, because you know, we've got every kind of amenity. You know, we talked a little bit about that prior to the show, but the golf course, we've got a golf course.
The Reese Jones golf course, Arcadian Shores.
Right, 18-hole championship golf course right across the street.
Right.
Free shuttle service to that as well.
Great.
So just call up and tell them you need to go over there. We've got 1,300 accommodations. 100 currently 1,000 square feet of space. With the new addition, it'll be 130,000 square feet of space.
Wow.
So it just keeps adding and adding and adding. We also have a water park.
Do you really?
Yeah, kind of out of commission right now. A little chilly outside, but it opens April, actually, and it'll be in full service Memorial Day to Labor Day, and it's free to all guests that stay here on the resort. So,
on the 145-acre tract.
Correct.
Wow.
Correct. No matter which location you're staying at, as long as you're a guest of Kingston, you have free access to the water park.
That is tremendous,
Yeah,
Sabena.
it's great. It's great.
It's just so exciting to know there are destinations like this up and down the Strand. You know, we've got some amazing operators, and I think you said it was 2002 that you all purchased the Wyndham.
Correct.
Now the Hilton.
Correct.
Rebranding, getting that brand going strong again. To have a Hilton on site and an Embassy Suites is really a great thing for the area. Those are the kind of brands you want to see established in the Myrtle Beach area and continue to see that growth occur.
Absolutely. Hilton has such a strong name, you know, throughout the entire hotel community, and it draws a loyal customer and customers that may have not visited Myrtle Beach in the past. So it's a new customer coming to the area who are going to tell their friends, who are going to tell their friends. So overall, it's going to be successful to have two strong brands in one location, which is we're fortunate to have.
There's two phone numbers for us to promote for our viewers in the PD or southeastern North Carolina, or even the viewers right here. Of course, the 626-3939 number. It's not all about the amazing accommodations. It's also fighting heart disease and stroke, the number 1 and number 3 killers. So we want folks to call, make sure they can get a ticket at the Heart Ball. The ticket sales have been brisk, and obviously we only have 11 more days. Folks are going to have to either rent or own tuxedos or obviously get dressed up, but also the 449-0006 number to see about getting a room, one of the villas there. You said $125 special rate.
Special rate.
And, of course, knowing that the shuttle can get them over here and their hair or even my hair can stay nice and close to my head if it's a windy night or if it turns out to be bad weather. It's going to be a great weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be a fantastic weekend. We're really looking forward to it. You know, the staff has been prepping for this. There's a lot of preparation that goes into an event this size. Just to kind of give you a little overview of some statistics, you know, we're anticipating about 7,200 pieces of silverware, about 4,200 plates, and about 2,500 glasses for this event. So that kind of gives you the scope of the number of people that will actually be participating in this event and the execution that it takes to take off that kind of event and make it flawless and successful. You know, we have about 50 staff members that will be pretty much focused on the event. We have meetings weekly to kind of talk about the update. They'll become more frequent as the days. Of course, we're 11 days, right? Next 10 days. So, but we're really excited that we're given this opportunity to showcase the resort, to support the Heart Ball, and to be able to allow visitors from all over the region, PD region, to visit our facility again, renovated, new additions, etc. So,
absolutely. Well, it is beautiful. And I tell you, one of the more exciting aspects, the presenting sponsor of the Heart Ball this year is a triangle-based technology company, Understanding Corporation. Invested a lot of their investors, partners are coming in from the Chapel Hill and Raleigh area for the event that night, so it'll be a great way to shine. Many of them are associated with universities up in that area with Blue Cross Blue Shield and otherwise. A lot of the investors coming down, real opportunity again for us to shine. And of course, they made a $22,500 commitment to the Myrtle Beach area Heart Ball, so you know they're taking it seriously. They take the fight against heart disease and stroke seriously, and they recognize the Myrtle Beach area is a great place to shine.
Absolutely, absolutely. What a better place to shine, you know?
You're right.
In a resort location, it doesn't get much better than this.
I love it. Sabena, for viewers who've never been here before, or will be coming for the first time even, what's the easiest way to get here? And when they get to the guard gate up front, what are they going to see when they enter them? Just give them a virtual tour, let's say.
Well, the easiest way, depending on where they're coming from, of course, the main feeder into the easiest access is Highway 22, which is a new access into Myrtle Beach. If you get on Highway 22 and you go dead east, it drives right into pretty much Kings Road. You follow Kings Road around, you'll run right into Kingston. So easy access. Once you get into the guard gate, you tell the guard gate that you're here for the hardball. They give you a pass for your car. You just follow the road straight up to the hotel. Everyone checks in at the embassy. So you'll come into the lobby here. You'll check in, no matter if you're staying in a villa or in the hotel or in the condo. You'll get your room key from here, and at that point, they'll direct you to the villa location or the condo or the hotel, depending on where you've elected to stay. Now, the villas, like we discussed, are a little bit off the ocean. It's easy to walk there, but if weather's not cooperating with us that evening or it's windy, whatever, the shuttle service is just a phone call away. It's just dialing 0.
And the parking is easy around the villas as well.
It is. You park right in front of your unit, which is great. You know, you have a parking spot right in front of your unit. And in addition, we also have enough parking close to the hotel. So if you don't want to take the shuttle, you don't want to have to get into a bus, feel free to take your car in front of your villa and drive it up here and park it. We have valet parking available. It's $10 for the evening. So if you want to be able to just pull up front, you can just drop your car off with the valet service, and they'll be more than happy to park it for you.
That's tremendous. You've made it real easy for the folks that are coming in that night who live in the area and aren't planning on staying the night. They can just plan on that, valeting it.
Absolutely.
Or walking, as you say, it's a short distance. I've been to I don't know how many events here, and the parking is voluminous out there. It really is big.
We need a lot of parking with all these rooms, that's for sure. But we will definitely have valet service in full swing for that evening.
How many rooms are in the Embassy Suites itself, and then how many, obviously, in the Hilton? And then you said there'll be a total of 1,500. There's 1,300 now.
There is
they're adding, an
1,300.
additional 200 in that?
Exactly. We've got 255 suites in the Embassy. We have 385 rooms in the Hilton, and the remaining units are in the condos and villas currently. And then the Royal Palms will have about 195 units coming on.
Wow, Sabena, that is incredible.
It is. It's great.
It
keeps
us
busy.
145 acres total.
Correct.
You know, we try to think of locations like that. Ocean Lakes Family Campground. Lance Thompson was with us recently talking about that 300-acre oceanfront facility, but nothing. When you think, and of course that's almost twice the size, but you try to imagine how could you have that much space and have folks around. They don't have, of course, the 4 big oceanfront facilities. They've got folks spread all out. So it's everyone has their own special location up and down the Strand, but these are magnificent facilities.
Yeah, and it's nice that it's a gated community because it kind of gives you that feel of kind of a private residential community. You feel safe when you enter. You drive through the guard gate. It's very easy access to the hotel. All the guests should have no problem finding us.
With the 7,200 pieces of silverware that night, of course, in the past we've had as many as 1,000 folks at the event. We couldn't push past 1,000. I think Carmine and Joe have talked about even the opportunity to have as many as 1,200 folks here that night. I'm not sure if we'll sell 1,200 tickets or not. Folks still have another 10 days to buy tickets to get out here and to begin getting fixed up. But it is knowing that you all have the capacity to fit 1,200 in is a tremendous benefit for the American Heart Association.
Absolutely. We are here for them to grow. So hopefully if they can't get the 1,200 here then this year, we're definitely going to shoot for it in future years.
That's
absolutely.
Great. How about the new chef? Tell us about a little bit about Craig.
Craig Tucker. Well, he's fairly new. I believe he's been with us for about 3 months, and he is actually fantastic. Came from the Roosevelt in New York, and he is really going to showcase this event. He has added some of his own special touches to the menu. He's upgraded the menu on his own.
I saw that. He had done that, which was tremendous.
He really hopes to shine and show the level of culinary service that we have now, which has definitely taken a step up since he's come on board. So he is probably going to wow the group with his trio dessert special, which I'm not going to elaborate on. I'll let everybody that comes enjoy it, but he is pretty excited about all of the event in itself.
It is tough to think about crowds of 1,000, but y'all are, I guess, doing that on a pretty regular basis. Y'all are having big crowds in here. Do you end up, of course, you must have found yourself needing much more than just this one main conference center to have to add on at the Hilton, but are you finding folks have a need concurrently to have use of the two facilities, or is that principally two separate groups that would be operating the two facilities?
Primarily right now it's two separate groups.
Right.
You know, and a lot of that is currently the other ballroom is not open. So until that opens, we're not going to know the capacity of being able to get groups that could use both facilities.
Right.
We are targeting those style groups because not only is it massive amounts of people, it's a lot of rooms that they're going to need, et cetera. So we are definitely, the sales effort here is definitely targeting to go after those regional associations, large corporation groups, which will need both facilities. But currently, it's primarily two separate groups that are using the facilities between the two. So
you've got, of course, the entire Kensington Ballroom this year. The 5 years ago, when the Heart Association was here for the 8th or 9th annual Art Ball, it was using part of Kensington for seating and part for the auction. This year, you got a little twist.
Yeah, we're excited about this year. You know, last time they were here, they used 2/3 of the Kensington Ballroom and then 1/3 for the auction. Well, this year it's going to be great. We've got the entire Kensington Ballroom, which Carmine had spoke to you, can seat 1,200 people.
Right.
And that's open for the entire ball.
Wow.
And then we've got the Windsor Ballroom, which is our junior ballroom, which is much larger than the space that they've been accustomed to before for an auction. So what we're hoping is more comfortable space. People feel a little more comfortable, hopefully bid higher bids, hopefully raise more money, et cetera. So that will be in a totally different ballroom area, close in proximity to where the actual event's going to be.
Yeah.
So it's kind of works kind of just a flow situation.
Right,
we're excited about that.
just separated by restrooms. And
Exactly.
A little extra. There's the pre-function space. I'm sorry, I was looking at that map earlier this morning, printed that out, and couldn't get it all on my printer there, but there's quite a bit of space there. The Cambridge Hall leading right into Kensington Ballroom, and then the access just passing the restrooms heading over into the auction area.
Right. We'll have a lot of signage. Everybody will be able to find their way and back between both locations. But it's all on one level. They don't have to go upstairs, downstairs, so it's easily accessible from the auction location right to the ball. Mm-hmm. So
you've been in the area 17 years,
I
Sabena.
have.
13 years on site here at Kingston Plantation. What originally prompted you to, or what got you here?
Well, you know, it's kind of one of those things. You're in college and you think, gosh, you know, I originally lived in Pennsylvania and I was kind of sick of the harsh winters, and I thought, why not go to a resort destination? And I had been in the hotel management business or degree through college, and I thought, let's try my chances in Myrtle Beach and see what happens. And I actually started here, believe it or not, started here 16 years ago as a desk clerk. So, and then kind of left and went around the beach a little bit, and been back on property 13 years and started as a sales manager and just kind of flourished from there. So, but it's definitely home for me. I really enjoy it here. This is a great resort.
One of the great aspects was seeing just a little piece, thank you for providing a little bit about yourself, but you've been in all aspects, virtually all aspects of the hotel.
Yeah,
or of
much.
A hotel.
Yeah, pretty much. I've done it from reservations to security for a brief period to front desk to, housekeeping for a very brief period, and then into sales, which is I love it.
But it is all those aspects, whether it's housekeeping or front desk, all of it has to make a hotel tick. You know, when they think about, obviously, the marathon that day on Saturday, February 17th, a lot of folks will probably be checking out early after the marathon or even staying over that night. Part of the reason the hotel is crowded, but many of the villas, there's still an open opportunity, but everyone having to work together to make things run seamlessly. Housekeeping is critical.
It is very critical, and it's a very smooth operating machine to see, to kind of know the back of the house, which most guests don't actually get to experience, but to be on the back side of it and see how it operates is just absolutely amazing. And that all the departments come together and that there are procedures and it follows and it just clicks and everything goes in motion to make it successful, to make the check-in process for a guest that's driven in a car for an extended period of time that wants to get checked in and wants to relax and so forth. So it's a great operation. It's definitely something to experience.
And again, that aspect, so that folks know if they are blessed enough to get a villa here and can make that work, they're going to come check in here at the Embassy Suites Resort here at the front desk.
Correct.
And then they will be guided where on site they're going to drive to their villa, and either that evening drive back over, park here and walk in, or do the valet themselves, or get one of those 4 complimentary shuttles.
Correct, exactly. We're trying to make it as easy as possible.
That sounds pretty dang seamless to me, Sabena.
Yeah, we're really excited. This is a big event for Kingston. It's a big showcase for us, and we're gonna put the show on for everybody.
Yeah, I was trying to think locally, which was the last event y'all would have had that was around that 1,000. Y'all probably do quite a bit quite a few local events that are around that same size. I'm trying
We
to think
do.
of
You know, it's different local events. You know,
Right.
Last weekend we had the Bridal Expo, which
yeah.
was here
Very
locally,
big,
and
yeah.
it was big. It wasn't a dinner event, but it was a trade show event. It was
Sure, a lot
a
of
lot of
folks.
large local traffic coming in
Right.
to see that. We've done all kinds of events here. This is probably the biggest local event that we have. It's not uncommon that we do 1,000-person plates for dinners and so forth, but when you have a local community coming together to support a great cause such as this, it's even more important for us to pull it off flawlessly, to showcase the resort, to show what we could do to the local community, and hopefully get additional events
Absolutely.
to host.
We're looking forward to you doing just that in 11 days. Thank you again, Sabena,
Thank
for being
you.
with us.
Thank you very much.
Stay tuned to more Carolina People with Sabena Robinson coming up next. Whether you look at Saturday, February 17th as an extension of Valentine's Day, or if you look at it instead as an opportunity to fight heart disease and stroke, the date is still simple. The location's the same. Embassy Suites Resort, Kingston Plantation, right here. The phone number's real simple as well, 843-449-0006. But the event, the 13th Annual American Heart Ball, is one you got to think about, and the fight against heart disease and stroke is a serious one. Every 35 seconds, a life is taken by heart disease. Every 3 minutes, a life is taken by a stroke. You can be a part of making a difference. Whether you can be here for the Heart Ball or not, take the time to call the American Heart Association at 626-3939. See if we've got any tickets available. There's still an opportunity, or you can make a donation, or you can go online to heart.org, but take the time to call. Also, you can go to kingstonplantation.com to take a look at the villas that are available that weekend for the Heart Ball. Give them a call at 843-449-0006. Be a part of the fight.